Hello, everybody. We are delighted to have you on our Galvanators Unite call. I'm coming to you from a beautiful day, and I hope that you are all having a beautiful day as well. Let's just jump in. We are delighted that all of you are with us. I would like to first talk about our G Plus app. There's been a couple things that are really cool, and so I'll share my screen. Let's see. Trying to make this bigger for you. But we've come up with one of the things that is a tenet of what we do is our 30 minutes of heart minutes that we have. And we keep continuing to fine tune to see, is 30 minutes the ultimate thing for heart minutes? And we find, while it's not the ultimate thing, there isn't an ultimate thing, but we've found that it is probably one of the best things that we could do in order to have people lower their stress, their anxiety, their depression, and their mood. It improves their mood. So the thing that is really cool is we found this study. I'm actually still looking for my screen, so bear with me just a second. And let me see if I can find it right here. Casey, are you seeing that?
You should be able to hit that slideshow in the top right button, I think. Top right corner.
Yeah, I see it there, but I don't see it on my screen itself. That's what's interesting. We'll just have to go with it, and I'll have to tell you what it says. Welcome to Murphy's Law, ruling my life. But it is telling us that 30 minutes a day does a couple wonderful things for you. In fact, you can probably, if you've got really good eyes, see some of that. But it provides a screen and a protection to you in a number of ways from a mental health perspective. It actually gives you an endorphin flush. It will lower your cortisol, and it actually does some brain repair, and that's really cool. And then obviously from a nervous system perspective, it will help continue to improve that with you. So just the ability to do 30 minutes a day where you raise your heart rate to a moderate or a vigorous level, then you have all of these benefits. Let me take you into the app itself and show you. Is that displaying, Casey? I don't see that displaying. Let me see if I can bring this on screen. We have technical difficulties today for some reason. Let's see. Can you see that screen there? Let me grab this one more time and see what we have. We'll stop sharing that one. We will share my whole slides. Is that showing now, Casey? Nope. Let's do this. I bet we can do it just like this. Sorry for those technical difficulties. Is that working now? That didn't work at all, did it? Let me try this one more way. My apologies.
Okay, well, Robert figures that out. I'm going to hop into some of my stuff. So I have got a bunch of questions about how to activate your NFT. So with the new NFTs that have been delivered, and we have the Boost NFT, we have the wellness services, workout rewards, and health supplement rewards. In order to participate in those programs, you do have to activate your NFT. So I'm going to share my screen here and put that on here. So when you log into your Galvan account, you just go to app.galvan.health. You can get there a couple different ways, but you can click NFTs or you can click wallet and then go to NFTs. And then here's where you'll see all your collections. So I'm going to show you on one of our demo ones. So yours won't look like this, but it will be the same process. In order to activate it, you click on that collection. And then down here, I can see that I have 5 NFTs inside that collection. So from there, I can activate them all at once, or I can activate them one at a time. One thing to remember is if you're activating the workout NFT, the wellness services, or the health supplement, you want to make sure you're only activating one at a time. Once that expires, then you'll activate the new one. And that way you have a full 90 days with each NFT. And then with the Boost NFTs, you want to make sure that you're activating one per smart node that you have. So if you have 5 smart nodes, you could have 5 boosts activated at a time. If you only have 1 smart node and you have 5 boosts, only activate one at a time. Again, once it expires, then you'll want to activate the next one. So you can go here and you can click actions and you can click activate. Right there, it's going to ask you for your wallet passcode. Some of what I just covered is also in here. About activating only one at a time or the correct number at a time. So then you'll fill in your wallet passcode, which is not your account password. This is separate from your account password. They should be 2 separate things. So we're going to enter my password here. And then you just hit activate. And then right there, it's going to say your Boost rewards are activated. It's been successfully activated. Enjoy the benefits. I can see in here when this updates that it'll show me my activation date, and then it will show me once it's expired. So if you have any questions on that, you can always look here. There it is updated. And then if you ever need any help with anything, like always, just click on this support. And this may, it may not show it for you just with my screen share, but you can click support. That's going to take you to where all of our FAQs are. It's going to take you to a screen where you can submit a ticket. If you haven't been able to find the answer in the FAQs, you can search in those FAQs. So there's tons of information there. If you ever need anything there, our team is happy to help. I'm going to check in and see if Robert's ready to go on his, and then I'll jump back in.
I'm ready. Thank you. Thank you for the cover. That is awesome. So I wanted to show you within our app itself a couple things that are really cool. So with our app, we look at the whole self, your whole body. So you got your body, your mind, and soul, and we say together, those 3 equal your well-being. And so this is really a good time to look at what we do for you from a mind perspective. And I've got this set in my vitals. I'm now looking at anxiety. And so you can see my anxiety is fairly steady. And what we do is we look at this across a month to month. And so every time you do a wellness check in the background through your 2,550 biomarkers, we have the ones triggered for anxiety taking their reading for you, and we actually give you a month perspective of that for you. And so right now we're starting on June, and I only have 2 days worth of data. And if it actually is a little more dramatic when I show you depression. I have 2 days worth of data, and right now my depression is out of the norm. It's really, really, really good or low, right? I am not depressed at all, but that's just 2 days worth of data. And so I am guessing that over the month, I will get more into that normal trend line where I am. And so the thing that I wanted to highlight here is when you go to a clinic or to your doctor, and every 6 months or once a year that they take your depression reading, you only have that one data point. Whereas within our tool, we give you a whole litany of those data points that you can see where your trend line is overall. And so it's really cool that we have that for you just going in the background. And so while you're doing your wellness test, we're already tracking for these things as well. And so you can even see on the stress and the mood, we've got all of these vitals going for you. And so not only does the 30 minutes of heart minutes lower your depression, we actually have a tool in our G Plus that gives you clinical level readings so you can see at any time where you are from an anxiety and a depression level. Casey, I am so delighted I found my screen, made my simple little day. I'm going to turn it back over to you. Thank
Perfect.
you.
And speaking of doing the wellness checks and getting everything checked in each day, it's kind of a perfect transition. We have our Easter egg rewards. So we pulled all of our qualified users. Let me pull this up. So we pulled the qualified users that did 5 wellness checks in a week and got their stress in the normal or better range. So if you're outside of that range, if you're below that range, you can always use the power-ups to help you get that score boosted a little bit better. It'll just give you some tips and tricks. So now we're going to go here and we're going to draw. Oh, no, sorry. These 5 winners, check your wallets to see if you won. You will also get an email after this call, but tokens have already been put in your wallet if you are a winner. So the best way to earn the Easter egg rewards, we pick random things from the app, random things from the website, and we're just looking for the engagement. So get out there and use the app, be an active community member, and that's going to get you the highest likelihood of getting picked for these rewards. Oh, go ahead.
Kind of unique. It's on stress because right now I think my stress level went up. So I'm glad I did my wellness check earlier today. That's too funny.
Perfect. And then another challenge that we had was our Health is Wealth challenge for May. Robert, do you want to explain that one a little bit more?
Yeah. So what we do is we take a 2-week period of time, and then within the app, we take the top winners, and then we will continue to take $50 and we spread it out between the top 5 winners. And so those should show up.
We're going to do a drawing. So the top 5 are entered into the pool, and then we'll do a drawing and the winner gets $50 worth of eyes.
Perfect. Bring it on.
Different challenge.
Let's see the winner. I can't wait.
All right.
Is this our lucky wheel? We get to see the wheel?
This is.
This is the coolest thing.
All right. So our top 5 are Blake Sr., DeBishop, John W., Kathy, and G-Man. So we're going to spin here for a winner. Oh, I'm not even showing. Oh, my screen. There we go. Okay, it landed on John W. Congratulations. So John, I will send you your tokens right after this call. If you guys have any questions on that, feel free to reach out to support there.
In talking with John, I heard that he's been looking at the app quite a bit. So I am delighted that he's a winner. He was very engaged in this whole challenge. Congrats, John.
Perfect. And then you can see here that there is another challenge. It'll be for our June challenge. You can join with that code down there in the bottom, the SM98. You can also join by just going into your app and going to available challenges. It is a public challenge, so you can join at any time. You can join after the challenge has already started, but you will be a little bit behind. So make sure you join early and share that with your friends. Robert's going to show us here in the app where you can see it.
Yeah, it's right here. So let me back up and I'll go into it. So if I'm on the home page, I go into community and then I scroll down into my active challenges and I can already see the June Galvanator one and I've already joined it. And so we can look at it and we can see that so far we have 2 that have already joined. So if you'll just go into there and signify you want to join, game on. Let's do it for June. That'll be awesome. Thanks, Case.
Perfect. And then I've also posted in the chat the link to the FAQ that will walk you through how to join a challenge. Again, if you can't figure that out or if you just need help, if you're not seeing something, reach out to our support team.
Notice that it begins June 16th. So you got a couple days to get joined and get your friends joined, and let's have some fun.
Perfect. And then the last thing I have to go over is just a reminder of the active promos that we have right now. We do have a close 4, claim 1. So if you sell 4 of the same Galvan product, you do get 1 free. That includes all the products that are listed there. If you're interested in using Eyes rewards to purchase and you don't have any, reach out to support. We can help you out with that. The purchases do not have to be in the same transaction and they do not have to be to the same person. So you don't have to sell 4 smart nodes to 1 person. You could sell 1 smart node to 4 different people and still qualify for this. So if you have any questions on that or just need some more details, again, feel free to reach out to us and then we will answer any of your tickets. And that's all I have. So Robert, I'll hand it back to you.
Thanks, Case. Thanks to everybody in the community. We're having a lot of fun. And in the process, I hope that all of you are starting to feel more in charge and in control of your health and your well-being. It is delightful. If you've got any other suggestions that can continue to help the community get better, send them over to support as well. Thank you and have a super day. Take care and be healthy.